With the release of Stardew Valley 1.6, it is time for more tips. Hello everybody, this is Gamer. Welcome to another nice cozy video. We're going to open up with the art of foraging. As we can see, I'm currently roaming around the map. It is the first day of the year, and I'm picking up as many forageables that I can get my hands on. Reason for this, I just want to showcase how you can kind of abuse some of the starter foraging perks early on in the game to get you significant advantage very early. If you've watched my 100 day content, you'll always notice that I try to get level 1 foraging before day 1 is out, and there's a couple of reasons for this. The biggest reason is that trees drop seeds, and this, believe it or not, is a game changer. Second reason, we learned a really cool recipe here called a field snack, and you don't even have to cook that. You can literally just make that by combining together a few seeds. You also get an axe proficiency as well, and you get to spring wild seeds. The more proficient you are at a profession, the less energy you use when you're using that desired tool. So you get a lot of very potent perks there at level 1 foraging, and all of these perks can be used to great effect. If we take a look at the field stack, we just need 1 acorn, 1 maple seed and 1 pine cone. It gives 45 energy, which is absolutely insane early on in the game. So if you systematically cut down trees in any sort of order you want, but just make sure you're getting 1 pine tree, 1 oak tree and 1 maple tree, every time you cut down or even just shake sometimes those trees, you can amass tons of seeds and you can make tons of field stacks. This will allow you to almost cut down trees for the whole day. Now, if you're wondering what's so great about cutting down trees for the whole day early on in Stardew Valley, just multiple reasons. Number one, the more foraging XP you get, the more you're going to level up foraging. And there's some very powerful perks you can get with foraging as you level it up, including the tree fertilizer. And the reason why you want to get that tree fertilizer as quickly as possible is because you can start making tree farms. You can then start tapping those trees so you can get your oak residents for kegs, you can get your maple syrups for your beehives, depending on what way you want to go. You also need tons and tons of wood to make most of the artisan equipment inside this game. You also need wood for quests, and you need wood for house and building upgrades. What I'm doing right now is I'm shaking trees. Now, I don't have to shake them, I could just cut them down. But if I shake the tree and I get a seed, I can always try to shake it the next day, and there's a chance it will drop more seeds. What you have to remember is that since 1.6 has come out, tree stumps no longer generate seeds. As we can see, I'm getting acorns, pine cones, maple seeds here and there, so it's quite a good tactic in order to make more field stacks if you're really struggling on energy. The next thing I want to talk about are the help wanted quests. A new feature has been added to 1.6. If you notice the top left hand side of the help wanted quest, you'll see 3 stars. They're empty at the moment, but every time you complete a help wanted quest, you will gain a star. And every time you attempt to gain the 3rd star, you're also going to get a prize ticket for completing that quest. So every time you complete 2 help wanted quests, the 3rd quest will always have a prized ticket up for grabs. Not only are the prize tickets totally overpowered, the prize tickets will also net you a very early Stardrop tea. Only need 5 prize tickets in total to get the first Stardrop tea, which is absolutely amazing. You're also accumulating friendship points with all of the NPCs you're doing quests for, and you're getting money along the way, but the prize tickets are the real go-getter here. Additionally, once you receive the 2nd ticket, once you go to sleep, you will unlock a really cool cutscene of Mr. Key flying through Stardew Valley dropping mystery boxes. This will enable mystery box collection on your Stardew Valley file. Now, if you're not a fan of doing the help wanted quest, don't worry, you can still unlock mystery boxes, but you have to wait 50 in-game days. This is just a slightly faster way to get your hands on mystery boxes. It's also worth noting too that you get a bonus prize ticket just up here. Now, you need a copper axe to break open that stump, but it's also worth noting that this prize ticket will not count towards the Mr. Key mystery box event. What you see here now is just me getting some prizes out of the prize machine. The Stardrop tea will always be a guaranteed prize once you print the 5th prize ticket. A Stardrop tea is a universal loved gift. This universal loved gift, however, does not have a cooldown. You can give an NPC as many Stardrop teas as you wish, and you can even stack it with any other regular gift as well. It's also worth noting that if you pick the remixed bundle, if you're lucky, you'll get the helpers bundle request. You just have to give it 5 mystery boxes and a prize ticket, and the reward will be a Stardrop tea. So if you're really lucky, you could potentially get 2 Stardrop teas very early in the game. This will allow you to max out any of the Stardew Valley NPCs if you combine those with an actual regular love gift. If we take a look at the spring calendar, there's a lot of NPCs that you could potentially max out and marry in spring that you couldn't before. It's also going to be very interesting to see what Stardew Valley NPCs you can now bring to the flower dance with the introduction of the Stardrop tea. Here is just an example. It's Vincent's birthday right now. We're going to give him the snail, which is a love gift. It was just a regular love gift. Didn't have a silver star, gold star, or iridium star. So potentially we could have got a lot more friendship points today. But we're now going to give him a Stardrop tea, and we're going to give him a second Stardrop tea. This boosts him right up to 8 out of 10 hearts, which is absolutely insane. That is how potent those Stardrop teas actually are. Could you imagine if we were to give an NPC an iridium quality love gift combined with 2 Stardrop teas? Let's take Pam here. Pam loves parsnips. Now we're going to give her the gold star parsnip. That's 3 hearts out of 10 right there. And we're also going to give her 2 more Stardrop teas. That's 9 out of 10 hearts right there with Pam. So take my advice, folks. If you get a Stardrop tea, save it and use it for an NPC's birthday. So, when you complete the greenhouse, there is a chance you'll receive a message every time you go to sleep that says there was a strong windstorm during the night. It just means that you get the Raccoon questline. So to start it, you need 100 pieces of hardwood, and this will turn the broken tree stump into a house for the Raccoon to start his family. Now, the Raccoon will normally ask you for some sort of a smoked fish, and 5 or 1 of some other item. But what a lot of people don't know is that you don't have to give him a specific smoked fish that he asks for. In this example, he wants a smoked chub. I can give him a smoked anything to complete that quest. What I have here is a smoked super cucumber. But it could be anything. It could be a smoked carp, it could be a smoked bullhead, it could be a smoked legend too, and he will take that no problem. So if you do come across the Raccoon questline, just so you know, you can give him any smoked good, and that will complete his need for a smoked item. With the release of 1.6, we have all covered the fish smoker to death. We all know how overpowered it actually is, but I'm going to show you one of the best fishing setups for making money. We're going to start with the preserving enchant. Master is pretty good as it gives you extra fishing level, it makes the fishing bar bigger, but preserving has a chance so you won't use up any of your tackle durability or you won't use up your precious bait. With the advanced fishing rod you get from the fishing mastery, I recommend a quality bobber, so you're always going to have a very good chance of getting an original quality fish, and a trap bobber, which makes the much tougher fish easier to pull up. Go ahead and make yourself a fish smoker. You only need to make one and one only, because it doesn't take a whole lot of time for a fish smoker to smoke up a fish for you. You should also bring a bait maker with you and a recycling machine. Head up to the volcano and start pulling up lava eels. There's a good chance you won't get lava eel, you might get trash instead. If you do, don't panic. Just put that into your handy dandy recycling machine. A lot of trash items can be converted into coal. You can then use that coal as a resource to use the fish smoker. That way, you're not just dumping into your primary coal resources, or you don't have to buy coal off Clint. So we just picked up a driftwood there. We're going to put that straight into the recycling machine, and we're going to continue. Now, what you probably noticed is that the lava eels are quite rare. They're not biting every couple of seconds, but all we need is just one lava eel to bite. We can then put that into the bait maker, get back lava eel bait, and you're going to see a significant increase in lava eel bite rate after that. You have to be on your toes, because when this lava eel does bite, even with the trap bobber, it's a tough fish. It is one of the toughest fishes to catch, but it is one of the most profitable fishes you're going to come across in this game, besides the legendary fish that you get. Once you get used to pulling up lava eels, it becomes trivial. Eventually you'll get used to the pattern of lava eels, and eventually they just get easier and easier for you. Now, I don't know if Concerned Ape has nerfed the capture rate of these lava eels, but I found that during version 1.5 they were much more common. They seem to be much harder to catch now up here in the volcano. Normally I would come up here and I would use wild bait and I'd put up 2 lava eels at a time, but I feel like I'm forced now to use the lava eel bait when I'm coming up here to occasionally get lava eel bites. So my advice for now, that if you are coming up here, and you do plan on smoking up lava eels for a day, getting hundreds of thousands of gold, just stick to the lava eel bait to get these occasionally. As we can see, I just failed to catch right there, and I wanted to show that because I just wanted to get my point across that this fish is a difficult catch. And even players like myself that are very comfortable with fishing can fail these fish occasionally, even with the trap bobber. So just make sure that you're coming up here focused and ready for the fight every time you want to grab one of these lovely lava eels. Now, because the first lava eel did give me quite a few pieces of bait, because I have to preserve it in chat, there is a good chance that I can get a lot of smoked lava eels without putting one into the bait maker. Now, it's worth noting too that I have two very specific professions that are going to get the most out of this fish smoker. If I take a look at this smoked lava eel, it's worth 5,879 gold. The reason why it's worth so much is because I have the angler profession, so fish are worth 50% more, but I also have the artisan profession, so artisan goods are worth 40% more. And with smoked fish, you can get both of those professions. They stack on each other. As we can see there, I've got artisan, that's 40% more for the fish, and then I've got the lovely angler, that's 50%. That's a 90% increase there for a smoked good. That's why it's just so broken. Next up, I just want to showcase pets in Stardew Valley 1.6. So pets now come with some really cool features. One main feature being they can now give you gifts, but there's a few things you have to do to make that happen. First of all, if you want more pets on your farm, you have to go to Robin and she will make you a pet bowl. To make a pet bowl, you need 5,000 gold and 25 pieces of hardwood. Now she will make that for you instantly. You don't have to wait any number of days, she'll put it straight down on the farm. If you want to be a pet farmer, now you can be. You can put hundreds of pets on your farm, max out their friendship, and if your pet is maxed out, there's a 20% chance your pet will give you a gift when you pet it every single day, which is really cool. Now, you can go to Marty and purchase pets. There's a few different types of pets you can purchase off Marty. You can get a dog, a cat, and you can even get a turtle, which is absolutely awesome. And there's loads of different types of models you can get. Now, there is an iridium turtle there. It's a purple turtle. It's 500,000 gold. Just so you know, the loot pool is the exact same between the green pet turtle for 60,000 gold and the iridium pet turtle. Just to point that out, you don't get any extra loot from the iridium turtle. It is basically just a flex if you want to have a purple turtle roam around your farm. Next up, let's talk about the golden mystery boxes. Now, when you get the foraging mastery, you will unlock golden mystery boxes, and they give you items similar to the regular mystery box, but some of the items are more enhanced. So you can get very potent things like auto petters, auto grabbers, things like that. But there is another use for golden mystery boxes. If you complete all of the Raccoon's side quests, the Raccoon's wife will have some extra items you can purchase using golden mystery boxes. As we all know, if we go to the desert trader on a Thursday, we can trade in 3 prismatic shards, get a magic rock candy. Well, you can now trade in some golden mystery boxes and get a magic rock candy from the Raccoon's wife here as well. Now, you do need a whopping 20 golden mystery boxes to get that magic rock candy, but I'm going to show you a method now shortly on how you can accumulate tons of mystery boxes, because you can also trade in regular mystery boxes to get back golden mystery boxes, which is really cool. It's also worth noting that there is no cooldown on this magic rock candy. Provided you have the 20 golden mystery boxes, you can get as many magic rock candies as you want. You're not limited to 1 per week. Just go to this Raccoon's wife and get as many as you want. Now, I'm going to show you a really cool setup here on how you can greatly increase your odds of getting mystery boxes and golden mystery boxes to get the most out of that vendor. Let's go the Statue of Uncertainty and switch up our fishing professions. That's right, it is a pirate's life for us. So at level 5 fishing, we're going to get Fisher again. Fish were 25% more. But for the level 10 perk, we're not going to select Angler, we're going to select Pirate. Chance to find treasure doubled. So this is where it all starts. We want to spam fishing treasure chests to get mystery boxes and golden mystery boxes. We're going to make 2 treasure hunters. These stack, and these will increase the odds of us finding treasure chests even more, which is really cool. Also, if we're trying to pull up a treasure chest, we won't lose progress on the fish we're trying to pull up, so it just makes getting those treasure chests way easier. In terms of an enchant for your rod, take whatever you want. You could even take preserving again if you want. You don't really need it though, because I'm going to show you a really cool little cheat here that you can use to get unlimited treasure hunters, so you don't have to buy them off Willy all the time or craft them yourself. For the bait, we're just going to use deluxe bait because it just gives us the best bite rate for fish. Make some deluxe worm bins. They're fairly simple to make. You just have to make regular worm bins and then just give them a nice easy upgrade, and these things will pop out deluxe bait every single day. Not only does the deluxe bait make your fishing bar a little bit bigger, but it also gives you a pretty good increase in fishing bite rate. So all we're going to do here now is just use this method and try to get as many fishing treasure chests as possible. Now you're not guaranteed a treasure chest every single time, but the odds are stacked in your favour, so that when you do hook a fish, a treasure chest will appear, and hopefully when you open up that treasure chest, you're going to get either a mystery box or a gold mystery box, and that's going to be tons of magical candies for you then every single week. If your fishing tackle does get very low on the durability scale, you can very simply put your treasure hunters into deconstructors, and the deconstructor will give you back the exact bats you need to make a new one. That's right. So if you use that method, you will never have to make or buy any treasure hunters ever again. You just have to put them into deconstructors. You'll get back 2 gold bars for each one, and all you need to make a treasure hunter tackle is 2 gold bars. So it is a 100% surefire way that you can have a 100% uptime on your treasure hunters all of the time. My advice is to just make 4 in total, so you can just swap them around all the time. So you'll always have 2 in your fishing rod while you're waiting for the deconstructors to give you back the mats for the other 2. And that is the end of the tips. Huge shout out to all my channel members. Thanks so much for supporting me so far, everyone. I'll see you very shortly in our next 100 day challenge.